A big question here is, does the goal glut continue? 80.
Goalkeepers feel that if it jumps, they've got three things to consider: over, round and under.
Yeah, we've seen that before as well. Under.
Yeah, under a threat, but I think it should be a save if it goes under. And I must...
Galicchio. From the camp in the press conferences ahead of the game, they feel that they can.
The quality on both sides, quite clearly. The major players are playing for Argentina, and if you...
Argentina's football has been a joy to watch. It's a bright enough start here by Perú. Guerrero trying to find... since the 1993 Copa America, which
a major surprise, but this could be another Copa America victory for them if they maintain the...
Took Argentina to the 1994 World Cup, where they were hit with all that kerfuffle around Maradona and...
Paper, definitely, oh, without doubt. You know, when you see a team that you don't... Messi, they both come on as substitutes, that's what you call impact substitution. Where do they go without... they've gone 10 minutes so far, and you know, Argentina haven't had a clear...
Fans might like to know he scored 8 goals in the Bundesliga for Bayern Munich last season, 8 in 30. Argentina playing with a swagger, really.
Yeah, they are.
Free kick there, they're not going to get it.
Well, I mean, you're asking how do they go about it? How do the Peruvians go about it? We saw there a perfect example. As many men understand each other to perfection, they played together so often. The interchange was excellent.
Zanetti once again. Both he and Ayala with 100 plus. Can they engineer a chance, I wonder, for Claudio Pizarro or Guerrero up front? There's no Jefferson Farfan, by the way. He's got an ankle injury, which...
Because his experience in Europe with PSV is most worthwhile, and they would have liked him just to play tucked in behind the front two.
Side. And players closing in on that.
It was a great delivery from Riquelme. Right, good work, but quarter of the game gone, they must have been encouraged by that, and it is
often been linked with Liverpool in the past, Gabriel Milito. Keep reading about that, but it never happens.
Well, you never know, it could happen. Mascherano, they'll be quite pleased.
Here is Mascherano, right on cue. He's playing in that holding role. I know Diego Maradona raved about him when he first came into the Argentina side. Yeah, United or Chelsea, in truth, seem to lose his form, but he's back now where he wants to be. Playing
the player on the left. You usually think it's because they haven't the pace to go down the outside to his left foot.
Mascherano. Some belief to almost know that things will open up.
They're not so impressive when the opposition have it, but Messi works hard, but on one occasion when he really got away, he proved his worth because he looked to be jet propelled down that side. Really great pace, but it's very risky.
But, if you've been with us all night, you'll have seen Mexico rattle in 6 goals earlier on.
They certainly don't look like it, I've got to admit, but you never know, as you say, what can happen in this game of football.
Very few alarms for Ayala and Milito, barring that little error earlier on, which allowed Guerrero in. Lovely football. Cambiasso.
Yeah, Cambiasso's delivery was poor after getting into a very good forward position, a favourable position. His final touch let him down on that occasion.
Rick says on the back.
Power, yeah. We know it was Guerrero.
is Galicchio. Determined run, and he's
Goal improved.
the other semi, which will feature the winners of this one against Mexico, will be Argentina just a tad complacent here in their approach to this.
I think you're right, Ian. I think it looks like it. You know, they've get into the post. They haven't really threatened the Peruvian goal, and that's disappointing. What a passing of some effective play there. That's a tackle.
Mascherano. That's a worrying sight for Liverpool fans and Rafa Benitez.
The whole weight of his body right below that ankle there. Well, it's pleasing to see him on his feet.
That looked horrible, didn't it?
It did.
That could have been the ligaments going, couldn't it?
Not much protection from the footwear these days. I would imagine that Argentina would feel that by this time. Just wonder, you know, maybe a free kick on the edge of the box or a corner kick with some imagination, and the Peruvians could sneak.
We know that's the pronunciation because his wife told us when he arrived.
I think I would be reprimanded then for my initial pronunciation.
But he's got quick feet, got away with it in the end. I'm just thinking Messi's still only 20. How significant is that, we wonder? Are they just going through a flat spell? Mascherano.
Well, there, Zanetti ran right into him actually, you know, when he got into the danger area, he looked.
It was known as the Black Diamond when he was a player. Played in the 1982 World Cup in Spain for Peru. Didn't really look like one. Mascherano. I think there might just be a few words along the lines of and all that. Doing a great job.
Yeah, you made a very good point there, Ian. I've noticed.
Tevez is going to set that defence some new problems. That's for one or two little rows going on around the move, as you'll have gathered.
You know, well, as they say, he's got nothing to prove. We know his capability. What we want to see is consistency from him in his play. And if he goes to Manchester, he'll be in a stage which is tailor-made for success, and he'll be under the top. And so seldom you get the opportunity in the match.
Final as well.
Well, I think Nolito from Real
just blocked off.
Yep. Yeah, I was just thinking, you know, we saw.
Wonderful move from Argentina. Zanetti's run was just terrific.
Fantastic play down the right there, and great delivery from Zanetti. You know, we did enough height to deliver the ball under the crossbar, but he fired it against the bar.
I'll ask you later.
And up for every corner kick, Ian.
Here's Cambiasso for Argentina. So
on the set piece.
Mascherano to Veron for this one.
Yeah, good player, experienced guy. 30.
Pretty prolific in his club side's title win this year, Garcia. And of course Riquelme was going to give up international football, wasn't he? Result of that already in this tournament. I think he's enjoying himself. Goals arriving as well, including the decisive. Rogers plays it forward, but Mascherano got an important foot in. Veron takes it over. Now Esteban Cambiasso to Lionel Messi. Argentina after half-time.
Yeah, of course, that was a really clever free kick. That, you know, no one expected it to be taken quite so quickly. Riquelme, obviously, all his wits about him. Very, very creative player. He took a quick free kick, which could have resulted in a goal for Argentina.
Because those two sides met, didn't they, in a good game at the World Cup last summer. Argentina just going through.
Squeeze through. So a chance for revenge for.
Now Vilches Good little squall of pressure this
Yeah.
from Peru.
Absolutely, that was a good chance blocked behind it.
Performance in midfield is little short of breathtaking, really.
Yeah, I just can't believe that Peru don't get a man closely on them. You know, if you're fighting the Indians, you kill the chief. Now, quite clearly, when you play, you've got a number of chiefs up. The back players up, and you close up the middle ones, and there's no space for them to exert his tremendous authority in the game. They could open the gates behind and...
Been with Inter for 11 years.
Yeah, you said he had a wonderful game. Quite right, I would add one word to that. Another wonderful game, because every game he plays, the consistency of this guy is quite expensive. We're not... I'm joking here.
Since you'll be at Derby County next season.
Yep, exactly.
Mascherano and Riquelme. Business as well.
Yeah, great respect to the tournament. You know, one or two missing from Brazil, and of course the Americans brought virtually a reserve side.
With this team, Marinho. Here's Zuniga. Spreading it left. Argentina having a little more defending to do, though. 2-0. Peru know they need something, and, well, quite quickly, in fact. Riquelme. So match team in the Ukrainian town, not Shakhtar, who we've seen in the Champions League a few times. Good little ball around the corner by Messi to Tevez. Back to Messi again. Fantastic save, but to no avail. It is 3-0 now, and Mascherano scores for the second game running.
But it was wonderful play by the two small guys, Messi and Tevez. Great interpassing on the edge of the box. The shot was saved, it rebounded, and who was there? Mascherano scored a great goal from the edge of the box the other night, and another fine goal from close range this evening. So supporting midfield play at its best.
Well, he'd never scored for Argentina until the other night. Now 2 in 2 games. Great save by the goalie. Hard luck on him.
Yep. Tevez into Messi. Strike for goal. Defends all at sea. Completely spread eagled by that blistering attack, and a fine finish.
The old slow, quick, slow.
The path of the oncoming Mascherano.
3 goals in half an hour from Argentina since the break. As well, barring something absolutely sensational happening. De La Haza. When the goal went in, all the players on the bench were joining in the celebration. You just have a feeling that it's quite some player to have coming off the bench. Aymar.
Yeah, fantastic player too.
Mascherano.
I feel Basili must be feeling very pleased with himself.
Should he have picked him in the first place?
Well, that's what they'll always say. He should have never.
Alicchio to Vilches, who's hit trouble. Mascherano having a fine tournament. It's funny the way things have changed around for him in 2007. He was in the wilderness a bit at West Ham, off to Liverpool, played in the Champions.
From inside the 6 yards box, and then the other midfield player, Riquelme, is a credit to the system. Coach, that's the trademark finish from Argentina.